What's up, world? Let me turn this music down. Yo, if you're watching this on the flip side, my recommended settings always is going to be 1.2, 1.5. Get all the information in. We finna talk some crypto markets. Let's look at this real fast before I show my ugly face. The people are getting wrecked right now. The people are getting wrecked. They're getting liquidated. Oh my God. Why? Why did I sell my car for Bitcoin in December? What the fuck? Why didn't I just buy the bits? Why did I sell it into a liquidity position that could get potentially liquidated if it were to not be the moment in time for the roar? Why? Damn, people are leverage trading already? That's crazy. That's actually pretty nuts. Fuck. Yo, what's up, world? What's up, YouTube? How's it going, internet land? How's it going, X? This your boy, Crypto Bruh, with 3 H's, coming back again with another video, aka more World Piece of DJ as well. If you like the beats, click the link in the description. Check out my website. Got more mixes, got beats there too. But yeah, what's up, y'all, man? It's January 3rd, 2024, and we again are doing it the way that it should be. You know what I'm saying? Focused on the crypto, focused on the fake shit, not focused on whatever the hell the main is looking at. So we're gonna look at some charts. What I just showed on the screen, though, super duper important. We're not gonna look at some charts because we don't chart here. Let's make that clear. We look at the charts because I think of the charts as like a map. Like you could think of it as like a way for you to find your treasure. All right. Now you can learn like what every little indicator does. You can watch the chart all you want, but you watching the chart is not going to change the fucking chart. You can watch it all damn day. You can watch it all week. But what's really going to get you to the bizag, in my opinion, is going to be being active in the space, you know, learning about different things, seizing opportunities and staying active, maybe mining crypto daily. Maybe that's kind of where I'm at with it now. I'm just mining daily. I'd rather not play the DeFi game and hop in and out of every loop. You know what I'm saying? That's why Zen World all day, every day, because it's a amazing vehicle, amazing supply distribution system. And again, it's going to be going on for the next 7 to 8 years. So, you know, enjoy the pullbacks, but realistically, make sure you're mining when gas is low. And we still got pretty sustainable gas happening right now, even though it's at 55 Gwei. It could be at 100 with the way that the markets are shaping out. So, again, back to the site here. So this is CoinGlass. Cool place to get some data. But you can see here, we got not okay on top, fucking up everyone. So everyone's throwing their leverage. We got Binance below. But you see who's getting wrecked. You know, you see what's going on here. And what's funny about the current price of Bitcoin is when you zoom out on the weekly, it's still green. So we'll see how much more selling it can portray, right? But at the end of the day, all of the selling that's happening on the chart is, in my opinion, orchestrated. It's at the end of it. This the end of it. This the end. This whole leverage shit, it can only work so many times. This candle here as well was a leverage play. So do I think the spot ETFs are still happening? Hell yeah, man. The fuck? This thing just made a higher high on the daily before its solid candle down. So again, this is a cool retrace. I would say what the title says, stack some stats. You know, the crazy thing about being in Bitcoin ordinals, if you haven't tapped in yet, is that in ordinals, when the price of Bitcoin goes down, you get more stats for selling your objects. So it's actually the market is in Bitcoin. It's benefits from the price going down, because now, like, if I want to sell my bitmap, here, let's look at the bitmaps. Oh, they got bitmaps over here too. I just don't know how active it is. There's a big dispute going on too in ordinals, man. I'm gonna let them develop though. See, that's why I don't want to get too deep in Pandora's box of like, what is Bitcoin DeFi? I just want to know what the surface shit is and where, you know, what's VPMX doing, right? Everything else, WADA 2, WADA T, blah, 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 right? So right now, bitmaps, even though Bitcoin is going to be tanking, bitmaps will actually retain value because it's going to be priced in stats. So technically, if bitmaps were to become a stronger ideology narrative than Bitcoin itself, right now the narrative on Bitcoin is, yo, run leverage plays, you know what I'm saying, trade that shit, this is just the people versus Bitcoin, you know what I'm saying, like that is that world, Forex. But that's not what crypto's about, right? Crypto's about owning your own digital property, hands down, you know, private keys to my digital shit. Okay. You could also say self-sovereignty, you know what I'm saying, bringing out all that shit together. You can do anything you want with the cryptos, but realistically, you're owning digital property that's serialized to your own personal ledger on top of a giant ledger, called whatever you want to call it, whether it's X1 chain, whether it's Solana, whether it's Bitcoin. It's all just one big ledger and everybody got a wallet to it, right? So with that being said, I honestly think this is the end of this. We have the halvening coming up in April, which means that it's going to be harder to make Bitcoins, right? That's what the halvening does. It cuts it in half when it comes to making the Bitcoin. So you need more miners to create the same type of supply. That kind of concept of increasing miners means we're bringing more hash power in. More hash power into Bitcoin means more expensive network, which should mean more expensive Bitcoin, right? And again, inscriptions changed everything. This is block space, bro. So if you're trading this on one of these sites, you know, as just a liquidation concept, and you haven't yet tapped in to DeFi on Bitcoin, you're gonna need to wake up, because that's who's gonna really benefit from these dumps, right? Bitcoin on DeFi, right? If BitMavs again has a better ideology narrative, people will store their stats in BitMavs, right? So this will actually go up in stats while Bitcoin price goes down, and that'd be the perfect time because Bitcoin is cheaper, so people can afford more stats, right? And then that's how you get this crazy, you know, movement. I think of NFTs. Another whole thing of this is like the NFTs. Back when NFTs cracked off in 21, but we're on the week daily. So right here, the bottom of NFTs for the market. NFTs really started in the 20, like late midsummer of 20. This is when you have Bored Ape Yacht Club and like Cool Cats coming into the world. Or my bad, yeah, well, yeah, Bored Ape. Yeah, let's just say Bored Ape. Yeah, Bored Ape coming into existence right here. And with Bored Ape coming into existence, people were buying Ethereum because they needed it to store in the Bored Ape, right? Or like that was the whole thing. The sell of Bored Ape was like store your value of ETH in the Bored Ape. So if it's 100 ETH, you're storing 100 ETH in that bitch, right? Blah blah blah. But that wasn't that hard when Ethereum was only $200, right? So they were able to stack ETH inside of the Bored Ape, and I felt like again NFTs helped trap a lot of TVL in Ethereum. So ETH devs have to give it to the NFT bros because they figured it out. Like this shit wasn't doing nothing, and then bam, you get Bored Ape Yacht Club and more NFTs, more philosophy of like, yo, we can store ETH in these things and it's cheaper, right? Like it's like, yo, if Ethereum is gonna be $5,000, why wouldn't you be buying things at 100 ETH down here and it stays 100 ETH up here, you know? So yeah, I see that happening in Bitcoin. And again, that's kind of why I'm making this valid concept that, again, this is 2016. This is supposed to happen. We're supposed to get a pullback. It's funny, though, to watch it built off leverage, built off CNBC, Jim Cramer, right? Bitcoin and cryptos are fucking mainstream, dude. And that's pretty tight. Like, it's 2024, bro. We're mainstream AF. Yeah, this is really cool. What up, chat, though? What up, Dr. V. Ray? Happy New Year, bro. Happy New Year. What up, Lita? Pedro, all the way from Brazil. What's up, bro? Parfetta, we in here. What's up, bro? Rolando, Shaka, Dank. Yo, Wiggity Wigs. Isn't it the safest play here to just buy stats? So the thing about those, it's safe to buy anything, to be honest. My thing about the stats, though, I'm not hating on stats, but it's just a narrative, right? So since we know everything is narrative, okay, here, let's see. And there's a dispute going on in ordinals right now where people are trying to break up already because of the way that the indexers work. It's bullish in my opinion before ordinals and this whole dispute that's going on about like who's got the best indexer and everyone going after Unistat to be like, we don't want to be over here, right? I think it's good for their industry, like their subcategory. I think it's going to create really good ideas and a lot of innovation. Is going to happen, but the ledger is already going on, so that's why I'm ready to see how they're trying, because it's basically people trying to censor things inside of things. I don't know. I think that the end game in that world, this inscription world, is a universal indexer, and that's why everyone's fighting right now in inscriptions about BRC20 or BRC 420s, BRCs, man. There's all these fucking BRCs now, man. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Like, why can't y'all just chill out? Like, y'all gotta make it so complicated. Trust me, I'm a Xenian. I've been here before. Don't make it complicated. Just cruise out. Let it chill, you know? But, yeah, there's a lot of whooshy going on. And it's at a lower level of people trying to grab market share. So I'm not too really worried about the FUD going on in ordinals. I think it's going to bring more popularity to it again. And again, the real overall concept here is that Bitcoin is what rules anything inscription, right? So you can do any type of inscription you want. And what I'm talking about here is here, we'll look at it. We'll look at it real fast. It should pop up if I type it in. So there's one I know called BRC 420. Yeah, so like, yeah, BRC 420. Got a lot of Xenians talking about this one because they're jumping on it. And this is what I'm trying to get at. The technology and the inscriptions is all that is unique. And what I mean by that is like, here, we'll look at this BRC 20 inscription. Or can I see my like inscription? Like, I want to see the inscription. Like, I don't, okay, I see what I could do here. So we can go to the Genesis inscription. Right? Can I see the information inside of it? Okay, hold on. I want to see the information in the inscription. All right, hold up. Because I guess that's where my whole idea is here. Darn it. Where is the original inscription? Is it here? This is cool, though. I like this bit, Pepe, because it's on-chain. On-chain. You see how tiny it is, though? That's the thing I don't like about it. It's so tiny. But they have to make these at 32 by 32 in order for it to be affordable when you put it on-chain. I guess this isn't a good one to do. Let's do a different one. Because this is a photo on-chain. It's not like a BRC20. So let's look at like, let's look at this one. Show it to me. Ordinals.com. It's crazy. We're like going back through this all over again. So like if you haven't been in ordinals, I think you're not late. I think you're still very, very, very early. And that's kind of why everyone is trying to grab their market share. And the market is crashing on the mainstream because of the stupid ass leverage traders trying to make money off of fucking Bitcoin the wrong way. They're not doing it the right way. The right way would be being in ordinals, stacking stats, and getting a position inside of Bitcoin so that you don't need to leave. You get to stay in Bitcoin the whole fucking time and ride the wave as all those people come back. Because again, the narrative is strong, so strong that it's easy to leverage. How about that? The narrative is so strong in Bitcoin, the whole world is leveraging people and milking it for its last dime. But this, I went ahead and I got me some of these BMPs, $, so stupid. Because when you understand this, so like, okay, when you make an inscription, this is a text, right? So all BRC20 did was they allowed you to put data, extra data inside of the transaction. So when you have a smart contract, right, like DBZen, there's a solidity contract that works as the software, right? When I hit burn Zen and I put in the right parameters and I hit the little, stupid little MetaMask, it triggers the software to start running, right? It's like I pay the fee so that the so that the blockchain can trigger my software to run for me. But Bitcoin doesn't have that. It doesn't have a compiler inside of itself to compile data to run software. So ordinals last year was introduced because what this is JSON text, and JSON text can be read by a lot of different programming engines. I mean, whatever you want to call it. Like if you want to make a website, blah, 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 right? Like Unistat, for instance, is grabbing that JSON info from the inscription and it's applying it to this page here, right? All of this is webbed together on chain. That's what makes it fire. And where is this stored, right? Like where is P.o.P transfer tick, blah, blah, blah. Where is this stored? This is stored on Satoshis in your wallet. So when you look at your Unistat wallet, you'll see BTC and inscriptions here. And those inscripted BTC Satoshis, those are what holds all of these little text formats that Unistat as a website can register. So there's a big ass dispute right now going on in ordinals about who is gonna be the best indexer. And anyone can do it because it's just creating a new JSON file. So here we got the base, like Zen. Zen is the base. And then somebody comes and says, I'm going to make it better. I have another idea that they didn't think about. Right? And it looks like a lot of Zenians have jumped on BRC 420. And what I am thinking, though, is it's just an exchange of stats. So if you're really getting into it, like here's one of them, the Mineral Club. So this is some of the people running this idea as well, where they've created this BRC 420. And the thing about the BRC 420 is, from what I've understood, is it just holds more JSON information. So that means you'll be putting more data into the stats and it makes it more expensive. So BRC 20 will still be base because it's the simplest and the cheapest. But as you add, again, all these extra parameters, you're adding more data in the block, and those are going to be bigger transactions, more fees, you know. So optimization, I'm gonna be really big on that idea when it comes to Bitcoin DeFi. I want to see optimization. I don't want to just see clutter, bruh. Like, come on, man. This should already be considered to be a spam, you know. Here, let's look at a BRC 420. If there's a transaction we can look at. Let's see. What up, Zenzel Washington? Atomicals is better because it's 1-to-1 stat to the coin. Yeah, atomicals are cool too, but see, people don't want to adapt it. What up, Rolando? I'm going to be the L2 like Arbitrum to ETH. Every transaction on Unistat will be decreased the gas value. Oh, okay. Wait, is stats made by Unistat? Because the stats that I've been following, that's why I was like, damn, I can't find it right now. And I started talking about all this other shit. But the stats that I've been following, here, it's right here, is the one that's like on CoinGecko by stat_9. The one with the $1 billion market cap. Market information. I wish this gave you a little bit more info about it. Here, we'll just go to one of these things. Or I guess I got to do... Man, I can't wait until everything in BRC20 is under one roof. That's how you know you're early to shit in crypto, when you got to like put together the pieces to just explain what the fuck you're talking about. So yeah, this is the stats I'm talking about. And this one is, in my opinion, just a meme. Like, if you wanted to say, would you buy this over VMPX? Like, I'd probably be like, no. But yeah, I would own it for the flip because it has a good narrative and it's stats. So I want to see what layer 2 they're going to create. I want to see what's the integration. Like I'm saying, the optimization of the Bitcoin DeFi network that's now becoming real, right? Everybody wants that market share because it's going to be worth trillions of dollars, right? If Bitcoin is worth trillions of dollars, then Bitcoin DeFi is going to be worth trillions of dollars. Like, it makes a lot of sense. I would love to have a project in Bitcoin forever, right? So that's kind of why, like, I'm curious to see what comes from this. But yeah, I'm 100% sure that this stats thing is just a meme and they don't really have a direction. but they'll have the clout. You know, that's what I'm trying to get at. They'll have the clout. Like they'll be able to be like, oh, we're called SATS. You know, we'll find developers. You know, I'm not betting my crypto on that shit no more though. Like we in the future now, so you can find developers on LinkedIn that got promising projects, or you can dive in deep with the Zen world. We got VMPX. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be a bridge from ETH to Bitcoin. Right, it's sitting at 8 cents right now. OG released 2023. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the atomicals are cool, but you cannot get these for the low key. So I don't know how this is gonna get really adapted. And from what I'm reading, it's just, you know, from Unistat. So this is their idea of trying to push people over for market share reasons, right? So it could be huge, it could not be huge. I don't really fucking know. Again, I think BRC20s is going to be the simplistic version of everything, so you won't need to dive in deep. But if you're someone who's very curious and you're saying, I love Bitcoin, I want to be part of the cutting edge, you're probably going to want some of these ARC20s. You're probably just going to want to get some. And as you can see, it's not going to be cheap. It's going to be very expensive. And I'm all of this is making sense to me. I'm like, oh man, if you want to buy into Unistat's success, there's one on here for 5 racks. You can get in for 5,000 right now, right here. You only get 300. But yeah, that's crazy. I don't even know how you make these. Like, how do you make them? Do you might know? What up, Tree City West? What up, Mind Body Crypto? Welcome, welcome. What is the Atomical Protocol? The Atomical Protocol is a simple yet flexible protocol. We'll zoom in. For minting, transferring, and updating digital objects, traditionally called non-fungible tokens. Okay. For minting, transferring, updating NFTs. For unspent transaction output, UTXO blockchains such as Bitcoin, an atomical or an atom is a way to organize the creation, transfer, and update of digital object of NFT. It is essentially a chain of digital ownership defined according to a few simple rules. See what I'm saying, man? Everything is the fucking same, bro. Everything is just somebody else's way of indexing some shit. And they're like, yo, our tech is better than their tech. So you pick a side, bro. As a fucking me looking in, I'm getting VMPX. So like, I don't know. I'm just shilling Zen shit now. What does this have to offer? X1 chain. I don't know. But yeah, we haven't even gotten there. We're not even focused on this right now in the Zen world. Zen world is again still focused on whatever the fuck this price is doing. So we're seeing a pullback. Stop talking about Bitcoin for a second. But yeah, Zen world is seeing a pullback. Pretty much I think everything is except DXN. DXN is ripping, leaving motherfuckers behind. I'm not saying I called the bottom, but I told you so. It was looking weird. Everything was looking weird right here. If you're following the channel and you made the decision to do it, congratulations. Because yeah, again, DBZen is a token that's worth like $10. You're getting Ethereum every single day. And as people play the game, because now what we were talking about yesterday with DBZen is that the halvening is coming up in March. And that halvening is going to be aggressive, where we're going to see less coins hitting the market every day. I mean, you get to see it happening all the time, but the difference is that the halvening will set in stone, like, yo, for real, like 50% of the coins are out. Now we'll see 25% this year and then 25% the next year, right? Or, my bad, 25%. And then the year after that, it'll be 10%. And then there'll be 5% over like the next like 50 something years. And again, that's what drives the market, is that if DBZen is successful in the next 5 years, then there should always be demand for dBzen, and that's the bell curve on this one, is the 5-year idea. Whereas in Zen, it's 8 years, but it's cool to see these projects that are fairly launched and have time built into them. And you can watch them do their thing. Fucking cook on the goddamn stove. Let's go, dBzen. X1, the troll coin. Not OKX. As you can see, OKX is doing nothing more but wrecking plebs. They're the #1 exchange of wreck. Fuck. Man, people get wrecked in OKX. They're gonna hate. They're hating hard too. They're trying to act like we don't exist, but that lawsuit does exist, bro. That lawsuit exists. Okay. That's you're not okay, but that lawsuit exists, okay? But yeah, so the cat is still in the box, and this is seeing a little pump right now, you know. And if you mind them, like me, I mean, I'm up $6. I haven't even touched. I'm gonna hit a rocket ship right now. You know, don't forget to go over here and hit the rocket ship. But yeah, I'm feeling X1 zone on ETH, because again, all the coins were minted out, and when they were minted out, a lot of them have been sold already. So I think it's the holder, like the people who are protesting against OKX are actually holding this coin. And I think they're going to protest. I think they might protest with price. That's just what's in my head and what I'm seeing inside of my cat box. I'm seeing price protest, because it's not okay to just be stealing the whole fucking market. I'm hoping, man, I don't know when crypto people are going to get turned the fuck up, but like, this is so dumb, bro. Like this candle, right? This is essentially all your hard work getting stole by Jim Cramer and team. Right? We've been working hard as hell, and then bam, out comes, what's this shit? I posted it over here on X. Yesterday, Cramer said you can't kill Bitcoin at 45. And then today we see this dip to 40,000. Now, again, I'm sold that the market manipulation between CNBC to the traders on YouTube to the indicators being sold on Patreon, they all work in the same fucking world, dude. They're all milking whatever is left of that specific genre of like crypto. But crypto's changing and the nerds are taking over again. I won't say I've always been intrigued by technology. So I got told about crypto in 2013 again by a friend in tech. Thank God I lived in San Francisco and I had friends in tech. Right, friend tech. But yeah, I had friends in tech. They told me about it, and I didn't get my eye on the prize until it hit mainstream. So the same thing is happening now, right now. Like, there's a lot of people still using Bitcoin the wrong way. They don't know how to use it yet because they never used DeFi, or they've only traded and all they know is trading, right? And then maybe they got burned in ETH. Like, god damn, shit, ETH jumped right back to the 72. Sheesh. And we gotta give up Ethereum. What about Actually, you can't really do anything about this. Because what the reason why you see candles like this on a market crash is a lot of hedge funds have the same portfolio. And when their robots liquidate their portfolios, they liquidate like all of the major coins. So like everything has a spike down. It's not just like one thing can be the most affected, but Ethereum and Bitcoin, they hit in different notes. So it's pretty fascinating to see that out of all of the, let's say, money book cryptos, Ethereum is one that pulled back to a metric. Everything else kind of just pulled back to a la land. Like, oh, how far can it go down? You know, how much do we want to unload? Meanwhile, ETH is like, yo, throw that shit off the boat. Throw it off the boat. Man, that's not looking good for Ethereum. And it's cool, you know, there's a lot of TLV over there, or TVL. But I don't think it's looking good. I'm not going to be stuck on stupid hanging out on Ethereum with all the fucking boomer millennials. Remember when all the millennials and what are they called? Zennials? I'm a millennial, but all the people before me, the Zennials. Remember when they were calling the boomers or calling Bitcoin a boomer chain? That's what they about to start saying to Zennials still on Ethereum. Like, what the fuck? Y'all on a boomer chain? And a lot of TVL has left ETH, man. They're down to 28 billion. Shit is insane. I say that, man, I guess, like, because, 2023, we never got up and above what we had in 2022, 21. And my concept of TVL is that this doesn't matter about market price. This is people holding value on the network. So if the network, can't get up, because look at the stablecoin market here is 67 billion, yo. That's crazy. Sheesh. 55% of the dominance on ETH right now. So ETH is literally, Ethereum is just USDT. It's just the USDT chain. I'm sure all of these chains are like that. God damn, 95% of Tron's dominance is USDT. Holy moly. 74%. So yeah, I mean, this is why I'm so better off in fucking Bitcoin, in my own personal opinion. All right, look at Solana. So people are actually going into Solana and hodling. They're not flip-flopping like on everything else. Right? They're not going into stable because that's not the culture. Solana is a millennial chain for sure. So, and it's going to be Gen Z. But yeah, so ETH and Solana seem to be both holding their ground. Yet Solana is by 2% holding more ground than ETH. It's just in front of us. Okay, Optimism is holding pretty good. Polygon is holding pretty good. I saw that the gas though went crazy on Polygon. Somebody was saying that it was like, oh yeah, gas has gone bonkers over there. Because again, Polygon is where people are trading for that don't know about everything else. Like if they haven't switched to Arbitrum, if they haven't switched to Optimism, they still trade in on Polygon. And Polygon network is not good. As a Xenian, I've been there. I know what I'm talking about. Damn, Avalanche over 63% USDT dominance. Nobody cares about the Avalanche token. No one gives a fuck. Yeah, so Optimism, really, you can't say anything because, I mean, what is this valued in OP or ETH? I don't know which one it is. Same, I guess, with Arbitrum. But USD, it doesn't matter because it's over 50%. So USDT does rule the chain over here. This DeFi llama. Check this out if you want some stats to see the real. You ain't got to lie to yourself. All the data is on chain. That's the best part about being an on-chain soldier. $23, $28 Polygon incoming. I can feel that though. The reason why I can feel Polygon being expensive is because people don't catch on to the facts that they've been buying up a coin because the chain is becoming more expensive until it's too late. And their gas is trash right now. Whew, man, they saw a big dump as well. Nice though. I mean, Polygon snuck up to $1 without anybody looking at it. So I see great things for Polygon, but the thing about usage on the chain, I don't see users pumping it. So it can only get so expensive. It's a portfolio coin. You're just keeping it in your portfolio, and when we're in the bull market, it's some dust you can dump. Life-changing coins though, where you want a lot of real estate, where you want to spend your time. How about that? I'm not like a fucking real estate agent, but like I do live in major cities. So I think where you spend your time is important. Who wants to be out on the Perry when you're not even ready for it, right? You want to be chilling and have 4 or 5 good restaurants around you, right? That's why I like Bitcoin, bro. Like it's about to have all the restaurants. ETH had a lot of restaurants. If I want to relay it to that, you guys know I love the fucking analogies. Let's fucking go. Polygon is switching their token name to Poly soon. Ooh. Yeah, I saw that too, man. They dumping the Matic. Matic with the Matic, man. I like the name Matic though. Poly is too like, that's like Facebook when they made their name Meta. Like it's just too like meta. But it's gonna be successful. They got Visa working with them. And again, what we see here in this idea that I just wanted to show in the TVL, so the total value locked is all the bag on the chain. And stable coins, they are a problem. But they'll never go away because crypto users just won't get rid of them. It's just a thing. Like some people will, some people won't. Me, I see that as a metric to give me a clear understanding of the chain itself. So if I had to stay right now, like if I want this metric to be as close to halfway, right, as close to 50-50, then technically, you know, Solana's where it's at, and then it looks like optimism. If people are really trading OP, there could be some value there if people are believing and seeing in that. But I'm not too sure if that's what this is. If this is OP or if this is ETH, right? Because then if it is ETH, then that does mean that optimism, Ethereum is more valuable than regular Ethereum, because people over there get it this way. Like people on optimism, they see ETH as value, so they're hodling it on the chain. Whereas on Ethereum, people see ETH as gas because it's the main net, so they'd rather put the ETH into USDT to hold the gas value, right? So like that's the mind fuck right now with Ethereum, and why again I'm like, yo, ETH is fucked, low key. They fucked themselves. Like you got people on optimism hodling ETH to leverage against Ethereum, yet actual users on ETH are leveraging against gas. Crazy. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. My mind is all scrambling when I'm thinking about this too much. I need to get back to Bitcoin. Or XENM, bro. I cannot wait, bro. Cannot wait for X1 chain. We need something, as we can see. Let's look at some X1 stuff. Oh yeah, I'm looking at DBZen on Avalanche. DBZen on all chains. You gotta think about it, man. It's gonna be a good idea. Once it makes more sense on Ethereum, it's just gonna trickle to everything else. So I'm not sleeping. I've been keeping my eye on it. We've not even a year deep, right? The halving comes amongst all of them because they all got the same things. So we almost a year into it, and then we'll be knowing what's next. Let's get this dashboard up, bro. Do you think XENM is possible in 2025? Oh, what is that? $1,000 a coin? I mean, I don't really know what the price of XENM is going to be. What my experience in crypto as someone who's been an observer and an educator in the space of blockchain technology, of how blockchains function as a ledger, and in a high-speed ledger at that, man. It's the internet. We need packages sent as fast as possible. So on a high-speed network concept of blockchain, I can see X1 chain up there. I can see it up there. And from what we're seeing right now is if Solana can do what Ethereum did, that's what we've been missing. We haven't yet seen a coin do what ETH has done. And once that happens, we will be able to, I'm gonna start over real fast. Where is my, oh, it's right here. So no coin that's supposed to kill ETH has ever gotten to $1,000. Not even BNB, I don't think. I think the highest BNB got was like, let's see, let me double check. So BNB, man, this is BNB versus Ethereum. Hold up. BNB. What's the highest this got to? Go to the weekly. Does it get to $1,000? No, it did not. So yeah, BNB didn't even get to $1,000. It got to a 688. I know damn well 88 or Cardano did not get there. Tron did not get there. XRP did not get there. You know what I'm saying? Polkadot didn't get there. Litecoin didn't get there. Right? Litecoin didn't get to $1,000. So none of these other EVMs have ever touched $1,000. Right? That's kind of why, like, I'm like, yo, I'm rooting for Solana low key right now, because Low key, high key, I'm rooting for Solana to reach $1,000 so we can move the fuck on. Someone who's been in the space for as long as I've been in it, like that would be fire to see Solana at $1,000 to just break the Madden curse. No one's been able to do it. So then that's how you'd be able to see like an XENM token, an XN token at those heights. But we need to see that that's possible. Currently, people just see ETH as gas, right? So that's the conundrum of the crypto markets that we've been in. People see Bitcoin as expensive and they see ETH as Ethereum. Literally, they see ETH as Ethereum. Like they don't see it as Bitcoin. They don't see it as smart contracts. They see it as Ethereum, gasoline, petroleum. Like I need that for this. And the metrics don't lie right here. People are putting their ETH into USDC or USDT right when the ship starts rocking. Oh shit, let me store some gas away. You feel me? Let me keep the gas value. Whereas in Solana, people are like, oh, let me hold the Solana. I don't need to go into USDC because Solana will be more valuable over time. So there's no reason for me to FOMO out. And again, it's because Solana has maybe the capabilities of being a gas chain, but it's got to go through the ideology and all that other shit, and then it can reach that stats. And yeah, that's on that mainstream blockchain shit. Again, Bitcoin has DeFi now. We don't have to think that hard though. And if XENM is providing, or if X1 chain is providing a lot of resource for inscriptions, again, we're gonna have BMPX using X1 chain as a settlement layer for the bridge. That's kind of why we don't see much information on the bridge right now, because X1 is not live. Once X1 goes live, then that settlement layer will be introduced. So yeah, I feel like we could definitely see some action. But yeah, isn't it kind of nutty that not a lot of coins have been able to break into the top 1,000? Or not top 1,000, but like $1,000 a coin, right? And we've been stuck in DGen world for too fucking long. I mean, I'm even broken out of it. Like it took a whole year for me to shake it off. Now I'm mining XENblocks, chilling. Because yeah, I honestly think XENblocks is gonna be. I think X1 chain is gonna be a high impactful chain for the crypto industry. I see us hand in hand going next to Solana, and that's kind of why, again, I'm rooting for Solana right now, because it would be cool to see someone break the Madden curse, get to $1,000. You even got Bit Tensor up here. Come on, man. It's an AI. Did this break $1,000 already? How high did this go? Some people may bag on this, so I can't even hate on them. Almost. Man, that $1,000 is a hard psychological number to capture in this reality, for sure. $10, 4 billion market cap, 400 million coins. Oh, you think it's gonna be $10? Ah, okay. $10 that's something I think that could be possible. ETH gas fees are something else. I looked at my wallet since 2007. I paid more than $7,000 in gas. Oh, so you did the less fees and gas. I had ran this too. I spent around 6 ETH in gas on the educational wallet. And this again too, this is what's funny, bro. Like, this is amazing marketing, like from the Solana team. And from what I've learned being in XENblocks, because a lot of what XENblocks is sampling the fundraising that Solana did to make Solana. So when you create a brand new brand in tech, you want to do things called like hackathons. You know, you want to get developers together and you want them to explore ideas and bring new things, you know, out of the woo-wah that no one's thinking about. So Solana itself was a think tank hackathon idea. Then from FTX, you know, ironically, and from that hackathon concept of Solana has always come better ideas of how to do things. That's why a lot of people do like Solana. One, thing you'll hear is that it's really easy to code on. If you're a nerd ass motherfucker. But that's why they like that's why you're starting to see it now on a marketing level, because it's easy to develop an idea because it's easy to dev with Solana. So this less fees, less gas airdrop between Solana and Ethereum based on how much gas you spent is one of the smartest things I've ever seen someone do in crypto. I have never, ever, 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 ever seen this before, bro. I mean, in Zen, we kind of have it, but it's not like on the level of this narrative, because this is Solana, Ethereum. You know, it's not Zen on Binance, Zen on Polygon. Nobody really gives a fuck about that. That's why Zen was a test token. No hard feelings. I still think Zen is, again, I'm wearing the brand because I like it. I like the X. I like Zen. I'm still mining, and I'm still believing in a 10,000x fantasy. Hopefully it happens, but I'm not going to put all my chips in one basket and pray that just Zen wins. I'd rather see the whole ecosystem win. I'd rather see X1 meme coin win. I'd rather see DXN win. I'd rather see VMPX win. You know, if these are winning, Zen should win as well. And if Zen is winning, Zen will win as well. We got XNF. If Zen is winning, XNF is winning. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how my vision is. So with Solana going against ETH, that's the only thing. If Cardano did this, it wouldn't have impact. If AVAX had did this, it might have had impact. But that shows you the difference between the think tanks between the two camps. In Avalanche, they're actually 3 to 4 steps behind Solana when it comes to these like generation 3 blockchains. How about that? We'll call it that, because generation 1 would be Bitcoin, gen 2 would be Ethereum, so our gen 3 would be like an Avalanche subchain or Solana that has the computing mechanisms to be able to shard or hash really fast their transactions on the network, right? So they're dealing with great bandwidth, whereas Avalanche is trying to do a sub chain concept to its bandwidth sharing idea, right? Versus ETH, which is just one Nakamoto consensus bandwidth chain. We competing for the gas, the end of story. And a lot of other blockchains have taken this theory and installed it in their chain, and now they're considered Gen 2, in my opinion. They're not Gen 3. They don't have subchains. They don't have multi-level or high-speed node bandwidth capabilities, right? I wish I could get more deep into this shit, but you need to understand network, like CMD, like a GSM network versus like a CDMA network. That's like a really good way to really tap in on where I think we're going in crypto. And that's probably why Solana dropped the phone. If you know about those networks, you know what time it is. So long story short, Gen 3 we're in there. So I want to see Solana be successful, because that means X1 is going to be successful, because the people want that. They want bandwidth, right? They want something fast. They want something reliable. And then they want to make some money on it. And again, this is why I'm saying Solana captured the flag, because let's see, 38 transactions. Is that the highest transaction count? So, all right, here's the thing. When you go and look at these on Dex Screener, on most of the other chains, your top 10 is going to be USDC versus the native coin, or versus the other coins like ETH. Here, we'll go ahead and just click on one. Let's click on Binance just for reference. So if we go to Binance, we hit transactions. Oh, okay. I guess I'm doing it backwards. I guess transactions should be the shit coins. Is it the volume? All right. I guess I fucked this one up. Maybe it's the liquidity I'm talking about. All right. Maybe not. Maybe I need to shut the fuck up and update my worldview, because it looks like it's shitcoin season. All right. That's what it probably is. It's really just shitcoin season. So here, let's look at Avalanche shitcoins then and just look at the transactions. Okay, so yeah, 6,000 transactions on Avalanche, whereas Solana is doing Binance numbers with transactions, right? 50,000, 44,000, 38,000. Binance is coming into 2414. So there is a there's way more traffic going on Solana when it comes to even DEX trading. Same goes on for there. Let's go back here to Ethereum. So same thing goes for ETH. So low key, you would almost say that Ethereum is holding the industry back, because as long as people keep this mentality that ETH is the shit, and that ETH is the most superior concept, right, and doesn't give it the boomer label, the longer these other chains don't have the Solana type transactions, right? Because again, the people want what Solana is offering. It's bandwidth. It's about the bandwidth, boy. And yeah, they're gonna keep doing it. And this again, this less fees and gas is such a smart way to bring people from ETH to Solana. They say, hey, here's some free Sol coins. However much ETH you spent, you get some free Sol. And now you can, do whatever you want to do over here, or whatever you want to do. I mean, it's significantly dumped hard, which is expected. It's an airdrop token. So if you bought this shit, I bought some tokens. So I'm going to buy some more, because my whole thought on this is that the guy who created Solana tweeted about it. So what's his name? Tolly? So Tolly, this is the creator of Solana, the founder. He actually tweeted about it. Where is it at? Where is it? No, it's not going to show for me. Oh, hell nah. Oh, right here. So what's crazy is he has to protect his brand. So there's no way he can really go out of his way to put something on his page that's going to fuck up his network. So he did give them a shout out, and reposted them. So in my opinion, this is a strategic play to get users from Ethereum. It's almost like giving you a free phone at AT&T. Like, bring your old phone. We're going to give you the best phone possible for free. And we'll give you 4 of them bitches. One of those type of promotions. That's what this is. So, yeah, go get some gas, or go, run it up and then dump it if you want. Me personally, I think this is such a good idea. And there's so many memes going on Solana that I'm going to watch it for a little bit. I'm going to see where this market cap goes. Because again, my whole theory is that if this is a successful marketing vehicle, they're going to need a higher market cap. And that's what will bring in even more users over. Like, let's say this stays open forever, or for like the next 2 years, right? People will be farming Ethereum fees and then farming Sol from here. So there can be a way, this could be almost like a VMPX, if that makes any sense. Like, it's a bridge token with ideology. Because crypto is crypto. It's just labels and fucking inscriptions on coin. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, if you strip down a shoe and you take off the brands, it's just a shoe. You know what I'm saying? A coffee cup is just a coffee cup. A mic is just a mic, right? So a crypto is just a fucking crypto until you put a brand on top of it. And that's the mind trick here, is that they're essentially porting over Ethereum users to Solana, and the ETH users that want it, that want transactions, and they can come and get free Solana. So you do something else, right? Granted, they're doing it on the back of the Solana people. So yeah, if you in Solana buying this coin with your soul, I say this as it's like 666 right here. If you're buying this with your soul, you might be kind of dumb. You might need to be in some like some camps. I'm coming in as an Ethereum user, so I got some for free. I'm not really tripping. Because I guess you had to spend a lot of money, or you had to spend at least $2,000 worth of Ethereum on gas. So some people probably, or a lot of people probably don't qualify because they've never done that. And gas is kind of low right now, so it's harder to spend a lot of gas, right? When it's at 100 Gwei, you can easily spend $100 on gas. But when it's like at 41, you might need to do quite a few transactions to get that and to farm this, which would be losing money. Right? It's not like you're going to get $2,000 worth of Sol tokens for farming gas on ETH into this. Right? So don't even be thinking that's what the fuck is happening. Damn, ain't no rocket ships over here. Made a rocket. Oh, there it is again. Don't sell your soul. But yeah, the market cap on this could get up to some crazy numbers, and that's kind of what I'm watching when it comes to this token in specific terms, because we have some shit going on here. They got the helium phone. People are getting the phones, so now you got the helium phone. So it might be time to start shopping Solana going into 2024. This is what I've been trying to figure out, more and more stuff. You got the bonk. So this was an airdrop token that took off, right? And it's all based off market cap, because Solana doesn't have a lot of TVL, so they need to create that, and meme coins create total value lock. It brings people in. It makes the chain exciting. So and again, if you can make it so that the dominance of the chain is memes and the coin itself, then on the mainstream, people are buying the Solana. That's going to help the price, right? That's how you help the price. You make use case so people buy that bitch. I'm hyped, man. Go Solana. A year ago, I would have not had said that. What y'all talk about? Over here. What up, Brian? I went half on sauce swap in the summer. I can't complain. Sauce it up. If XNM is $10, my $150 GPU mining, I would get back 18K worth of XNM. Shit. Remember, bro, we're playing XNM. It only has a 620 million possible coins over the next 15 years. So, if they're burned for XN tokens, then they're gonna become even more scarce. So, I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen. What up, Willis? Horse meat going crazy on Sol. Pause. Oh, D. Pause. Positive pause. Me coins the new meta, yo. Oh shit. Not meat coins of the new meta. Let's look at it. Let's see what's going on. Meat coins of the new meta. So like, let's look at how would I approach my shit game philosophy on Solana. We'll do that real quick. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. When you approach the game of shit coins, like the homie just said, meat coins are the new meta. So yeah, people get silly with it. How we see silly dragon, people getting silly with a dog with a hat. What the fuck? That's cool though. That's why I was saying they got some really funny meme coins over here. But yeah, used car. This one seems to be going up as well. Used car. And again, when it comes to memes, what I would say that you really want to see is transactions and then volume. You really don't want to play around with something that's under $1 million of volume. So what you could do here is you have the 24-hour volume, right? You want to hit that on Dex Screener. This is going to bring up all of your options, right? So that's why I'm saying once you get down here to under $1 million worth of volume, you might be playing with fire, right? I like to say that's my little border zone. Above $1 million, I might get 2 to 3 days in the shitcoin. You know, I might get a little pump or two. You know, maybe we catch a real one that's at the breakout. You know, let's see, is there any meats here? You're saying meats the meta. We got any meats in the 100 mils? Or is it lower? We got Lonely Cat, Fine, Bonk, Crash, and all this other shit. Yeah, but I don't know really what's going on. But I'm just saying, yeah, if you keep it above $1 million, let's look at like Mickey. Okay, Mickey. So this came out 11 hours ago. So it's obviously a shitcoin. Duh. And what you don't want is you don't want a shitcoin that's going to go up and never go up again. So that's why it's like, yo, look into it. See if there's anything. If there's nothing, it's pure shitcoin. Right? And that's kind of why, like, for me right now, I haven't dove like nose first into these because I've noticed that every Solana meme coin is in the crowd, like it's in Solana. It's not like on the outside of it. How do you say, like, no outsiders? Like, you got to become an insider in order to get these gains. So that's what's cool about Deck Screener. Right here you see I can search for some sort of token on the spectrum here, and we could try to find it. So here we go. We found them. Speed a row, 1,000 people. They got a Telegram. Year of Optimism. What the fuck? What's going on here? But you see, this is how fast you can find information. And, you know, maybe you have to sit down and really dive in on it. Oh, okay. So this is the same vibe as Obama Inu off the rip. Nah, you sell when the volume crosses in. When the volume comes in. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, I feel like in the beginning stages of shit meme looking, you want to find volume so you can find out why people are into shit. Because then, like, when you do this, now you're like, oh, okay, I need to look out for Obama Inu style memes at the low key, because if they're on the bottom, then I can get in quick, bam, and then now I'm up, because that's what everyone's looking for, right? Or you can make your own. But yeah, that's what I see here. This is Obama Inu vibes. Oh and that should fuck my whole graphics card up. Hold on, we gotta get up out of here. We gotta get up out of some of this. We got too much open. You don't want to get derivatives of other memes. You don't want to get derivatives of other memes, but you do want to get derivatives of other memes that have good communities, because like that's what people know. So like, for instance, if for me, whenever I get into shitcoins and I'm going to go to the bottom of the barrel, because like, just like we're saying, the real shitcoin that you want to buy is one that's down here that doesn't have any volume yet, because when the volume comes in, you're going to pop off. But now if you want to apply it, like, let's see, what can we get here? Fuck ETF, Fox Enu, Cork. What's down here? We'll do one at under 50K. What's Tate? Right. Search on Twitter. Let's see if there's anything that pops up for Solana. Okay, so it's a meme coin based on Andrew Tate. I don't know about this one. Okay, here they are. 00 tax, community token, no affiliation. Get all their shit. Community of top G's, broke devs. I don't know. See, now it's like, now you got to go even further into this and see who fucking made it. So then it's like, all right, am I buying into something that's going to take off, or is this dead, you know? It's just, this is it. Is it only $1,000? Right? Because this is obviously not Zen, so there ain't no reason to get into it like that one. He said, check this one out. Let's see. Willis is the meme coin master. He found Obama Inu. I will give him that before it was Obama Inu. What the hell is this? Oh, horse meat. I like how it, here, I'll give it 100 rocket ship because it's coming from Willis. So this looks like it's already did something, but it's on the 15-minute here. We'll go to the 4-hour. So this is catching some life after some dump. It's got some dumpage there. Actually, it's really good pooled soul. Looking at 50K. Okay, cool. Why didn't this pop up on my shit though? Maybe I didn't see it. But yeah, under $1 million market cap, under 50K. So this is looking good. It can still rug on you, but yeah, this is the type of meme bullshit you're looking for after you sell your less fees and gas. Go find a shitcoin. Here, I'm gonna put this on my watch list. Actually, I should start a new watch list called Soul Dump. So this is where I'm going to dump my soul. We're going to get into it. I got to keep my eye on soul. It's going to be what's compared to, or that's what they're going to compare X1 to. Meta right there. Dev story is hilarious. Here, let's look at them. So when I'm searching for someone on this site to go and see where I can, right over here on this side of things is where you'll find the search on Twitter button. So you can try to locate the developer. Beat their ass if they run away. Oh, nothing from horse meat? Oh, hell no. I don't know what's going to happen here. All right, here we go. Something came up. All right, I think I found him. Horse meat. 200-pound horse meat. You can currently buy 200 pounds of horse meat on chain for $37. Retail market value $20,000. What the fuck? Horse meat chart looking yummy. Ah, shit. What you got me going into? I'm happy this is still like the world, though. I'm glad memes are still this chaotic. I don't know what the hell is going on. But, hey, at least they went out of their way. Maybe they chat GTP this shit. This is a very simple HTML. But yeah, this is it. This is like this is it. This is it. Drake sold his horse meat at $3. Bro, we're here now. But yeah, I don't know what else is going on Soul. I think memes will be a good one to get to sell into. Another thing you can look at is their NFTs, which is on Magic Eden. So I recommend Magic Eden for not only Satoshis, but you can also get you can discover Solana NFTs. Maybe there's some Solana NFTs out there that you want to look at. Man, I'm so close to buying this fucking Knight right here. 05. I'm so close to buying this one. I want 2 more. This one's really cool too. Real quick. Have you seen? Some people are capitulating on their Knight. This one's cool. It has like the Zen on the back. It needs to just go a little lower. So I don't want to buy it for that much. For $800. Yeah. Nah. But it is kind of crazy that the floor on these Bitcoin inscriptions are pretty low. So you can get one. And these are Zen Knights. So these were Bitcoin inscriptions where the user burns Zen in order to get a Zen Knight. So yeah, and these were inscriptions under the first million inscriptions. So these are very valuable inscriptions on stats here. So, and again, I already explained this in the beginning. Your stats live in your wallet, and at the time of inscribing on a stat, that is always going to be with it. So all of these inscriptions had timestamps before there was a million inscriptions, and that's always going to live with them. That's kind of why Jack Levin and team jumped into doing that shit as fast as possible, and a lot of other people. But yeah, so Magic Eden, right up here. Click on Solana. You can check out all of their concepts. They got soul maps too. I don't know what's going on with those though, but it's going down. The Blondie girl doesn't have any references to Bitcoin or Zen. On the Night, I think she has the vampire look. This one right here. What up, Craig Crypto? Bruh, how are your X streams ahead in time versus YouTube? That's weird. I don't know. Maybe YouTube is getting it late. Maybe they didn't pay for their inscription. But you see on this one, it has the X's on the sunglasses, and it's like a vampire blonde girl. But yeah, it doesn't really have an X on it. That is true. It doesn't really have like the brand of like Xen. Maybe that's why this person is like, I'm just gonna give it away because it doesn't have that feel. This one has the B on the chest. I like this one too, but this one is the hardest one. The no face with the jacket. Jesus. These ones are fire too, man. This one's cool too though, with the X and the red eyes. That's why I can't believe this person's giving it away. With the eyes though, it's dope. But yeah, they're trying to sell it for at least $1,000, which isn't bad when you think about, again, what you're getting, which is an inscription that is under $1 million on a stat. You're getting a stat that's got this picture on it, under 1 million inscriptions before Bitcoin DeFi blows up. Pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. I dropped 0.1 on a Zen night, right? So like that's what I'm saying too. I'm like, man, if people really want to make a market for this, they should go lower, and people will probably start to scoop. But it's cool to see that people perceive their nights at $800, $1,000, you know, because that's what I do think the value is. But if you did want to sell your night right now, 0.1 Bitcoin, I bet that bitch would sell. You wouldn't even have no issues. Somebody be like, all right, for sure. Matrix port report on ETF was fake. I heard about the Matrix report. Who in the hell? I'm not even following those fools no more, man. I'm done following TradFi information about Bitcoin. I am an inscriber. I believe in Taproot. And yeah, we're done with that shit, man. I believe in horse meat. It's going to do numbers. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what it's going to do. Solana, though, we can see. I hope we see a little bit more of a pullback. It didn't really get as affected again. Everything kind of caught a floor already because it's kind of stupid. 50K Bitcoin on the fucking table, man. So analysts, Matrix reports analysts operate independently, expressing their opinions without any influence or interference from management. They are employed for their superior analytic skills compared to mine and other management teams. I have only briefly glanced at the title of the report, and as many as you have. What the hell is this? Who is this person? Why did this pop up when I was the first thing? I just woke up. What the fuck, metrics report? This is metrics report on the same day. Spot ETF approval intimate or whatever. Why the SEC rejected the spot ETF? I mean, come on, guys. This is where I'm at with it. Again, this is where I'm at with it. If the market can be controlled by a tweet, we really got to ask ourselves, how deep is the FUD? How deep is the FUD? Like, don't get your head stuck on the tweets. That's crazy, though. That's crazy. But who cares, you know? If everyone's going to pull out because of that thing or whatever, like, oh, they lied, la la la, blah blah blah, you know. In my opinion, it just proves that the Bitcoins are in the wrong hands and they're getting ready to go into the right hands. Right? It's going into the right hands. That's why it's like, yo, don't sleep on not owning Satoshis. Don't sleep on not having BRC20s, man. That's going to be the worst sleep of your life if you're sleeping on Bitcoin DeFi going into this year. The worst. But yeah, this was interesting. Shout out to Caleb. He kind of brought this up, or to me, when I started to see everything. And yeah, this is the thing that's happening. There's an indexer war happening in BRC20s. So I honestly think that this is all timed correctly from the fake ETF news. But there's still ETF news. And where is Fred at? Why can't I find Fred all of a sudden? I can't find Fred no more. What happened to Fred? The guy who's working on Libre wallet, he had some really good insight on the ETFs. And he wasn't distracted by the new, like everything that's happening. We control Bitcoin now. Hey, look, our man Jack Levin. Let's see, he reposted it though. I only use Jack as a pillar of information. Other than that, who was Jack Levin? Who was that? Look, it's applaud. He shits on Solana, then he applauds Solana. It makes so much sense now. Man, I wish I could find this. But yeah, there's this one dude. When I find it, you follow me on X, man. Follow me on X. Get on my X account. We live over on X right now. Shout outs to you. Make sure you repost and you like the video if you're watching on X, which only looks like there's one person over there right now. Yeah, follow me on here. And when I see this Fred dude again, I'm going to repost it. He had some great insight on the Bitcoin stuff. And again, I think it's just liquidation. I think people are leverage trading Bitcoin and getting wrecked right now. And if you're following this thing called X and all of the tabloids on it for your success, yeah, you kind of deserve the burn. You know what I'm saying? Get your head out of this and get into ordinals, bro, as soon as possible so you can save yourself. 100X from there. What up, Dioshland? What it do? But yeah, man, thank you guys for tuning in today. We're going to be back again tomorrow with some more crypto jazz. And hopefully we see what happens from here. Again, I'm not fooled. I think that this is just more FUD to add to users not using Bitcoin. And if you're not using Bitcoin, you're going to be subjective to the narratives of X, of CNBC, of the dude that you see on Instagram telling you that, you know, this is the next 10,000X, man. Go do your own research. Go send some Satoshis. Go buy a Zen Knight. I don't know. Go explore. Go mint some XENblocks. Do something else besides follow the tabloids and crypto, because we are in the middle of a fucking bull market, the very beginning of the bull market, and the last thing you want to do is get caught standing still while the rest of the market is like playing with their thumbs and whatever the fuck, man. Get an advantage. This is the advantage moment. This is when you capture that flag. All right, so stay at it. You know, go Zen. Again, Zen's price is affected because of the overall market. And it's easy to manipulate. We've talked about this many times. So go Zen. X1 on the way. Peace.